you are going to defend the homeless man who died at the hands of the Marine, if you're going to defend him based on his mental disorder and allow him to not be in jail for his crimes, allow him to threaten and terrorize the citizens daily on that train, to push people in front of trains, take their bags, punch 70-year-old women in the face, all of this, you allow all of this based on his mental disorder. Well, then the Marine's defense is the same thing. Because no doubt he suffers from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And that's the reason why he had to stand up and defend himself. This wasn't about him trying to defend everybody else on the train. This is about him defending himself. When that man got on the train and told everybody he was going to kill everybody today and that he was willing to die, the Marine believed it. Okay? And his mental disorder kicked in, his stress disorder kicked in, and he stepped up and defended himself. Now, why not? Why can't that be a plausible defense for that Marine? And so now black people are out in the streets, they're protesting, because here's the deal. This death took place outside of the black community. But had it taken place in the black community, there would be no protest. There would be nothing. Nothing would be said by the black people. Because there's been so many situations where a black mother of a teenager or an adult who was killed in the black community, she's in the streets crying, going from door to door and asking everybody to help me stop Ray Ray from killing Pookie, and they won't do it. Is silence. But the moment it takes place outside of the black community, then you get these protests, because now it's political. Now the white Democrat politicians can use you to push their Democrat agenda. But we don't see this anger and protest and all this stuff when there's so many deaths in our community. You guys it's selective outrage. It's selective and it's crazy. Let me tell you who's failing you. Alvin Bragg, the district attorney, for not prosecuting these crimes. And then you have the mayor and the governors who's bringing illegals into your city and wasting billions of dollars on taking care of them. They don't have to work. They don't have to pay for shelter. They don't have to pay for medical bills. They don't have to pay for clothing. But you as a citizen have to pay for that. And they're spending billions of dollars to do it. Now, $1 billion going into New York City to help homeless people with their mental disorder, wouldn't that have saved that young man's life? Would that have not have saved his life? So instead of marching and protesting in the streets and burning everything down, you should be in front of the Justice Department and in front of your mayor's office, screaming and protesting at them to deal with crime and to do better with the money and the taxpayer dollars that you pay taxes for, to pay for citizens and not illegals. That's how you deal with it. But as far as that Marine goes, his defense is mental disorder.